coming out 5 wide, are you? Coming out 5 wide, are
Into
you?
the air is Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to
wide,
the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. High throw, but the catch is made. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow flushed out right. He will find his man.
Do your thing, Playboy. Do your thing.
Get this to the
Do your thing, Playboy. Don't quit on me. All I ask is don't quit. Don't quit on me.
19 yards. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
To the air again, Burrow.
Don't quit on me.
And incomplete on the deep
Don't
ball.
quit on me now.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And some space here. And he's
Don't
able
quit
to
on me,
work his
Playboy.
way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Don't quit on me, Playboy.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks
Don't
like
quit on me, Playboy.
Work right now for them.
Don't quit on me, Playboy.
Up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a 16-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever. Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon.
Oh, really?
And some room to maneuver.
I knew that play was coming. Good shit. That was the safest play. That was the safest play for you. That was the safest play for you. I should have knew that was coming.
Well, like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Burrow. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Mixon trying to punch it in, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10
we got
the 25-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
We have a cover 4 drop man in the house. We got a cover 4 drop man in the house.
He makes it all the
we got a cover 4 drop man in the house.
A big play here for Dallas. 56 yards. A real field flipper there.
Come out of that.
Sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
You'll come out of that. I see to it that you come out of it. You'll see to it that you come out of it.
First down, and it's Pollard again.
You'll see to it you come out of it. I ain't done with you. I ain't done with you.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott.
Ah, bad throw.
That's going to be
Bad
intercepted.
throw.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this a spot where those points were given away?
Oh, come on, how?
And complete.
How Diggs loose? Wow.
Big gain there on to be the final play of this first.
Oh my goodness, how?
Nothing on EA Sports.
Who did Diggs think the ball was going to?
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the Cowboys that they needed to get them back into this game.
Night.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a
night. Let's go.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
Cowboys.
Let's go.
Tony Pollard, 73 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Brett Maher on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Night. Let's go.
So
Let's go,
leave it
Playboy.
at 7 now as they
Petty
take it
cash
away.
15. Petty cash 15. Let's go. Let's go, Playboy. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get exotic now.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and
Let's go.
avoid the turnover.
I like it. You like it, I love it.
Now they'll come up on a first
You like
and
it,
10.
I love it.
It's Mixon on the counter. 2 yards
like
on the
it, I
pickup
love it.
there.
Let's
It'll be
go.
2nd and 8. Here's Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase.
You like it, I love
Gets
it.
this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going
Let's go.
out. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Room here to run.
You like it, I love it. Good shit.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a
Good shit,
TD.
Playboy. Good
Joe
shit.
Mixon with his second touchdown
shit.
here in this first half.
Don't you quit on me
And
now.
The Bengals have taken the lead.
All right? Don't you quit on me.
2
I know you
touchdowns
hear me
for him on
talking
the
to
ground in
you.
this first half.
Don't you
and
quit
that
on
one,
me.
a thing of beauty.
And just
you
like
quit
his
on me.
last touchdown run, we saw him be patient.
I done figured you out now.
About his vision where he's able to
Oh, I done
identify
figured
where
you
the
out
opening
now.
was. And then how about the escort right down the field?
I done figured
all
you
the way
out
to the
now.
end zone from his blockers.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Don't you quit on me now. Don't
From
quit
a
on
couple
me.
yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds
quit on
across
me.
the 25.
nailed.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Oh, really? Really? They wouldn't let me throw the ball away? Really?
From about 2 counties over
really?
After the sack, they come up on a second and very long. Pollard going to try the right side.
Really?
We hit the 2-minute mark of the second
Really? They wouldn't let me throw the ball away?
14-7.
Really? Really?
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand.
Mixing up the middle.
Good juke.
And he's going to take this
hell of
ahead
a
for
juke,
right around
boy.
3 yards, but no more
Hell
than
of a
that.
juke. I can't
Second
be
down.
mad with that move.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This Cowboy defense trying to hold them out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
I knew that was coming.
Mitchell Wilcox.
In the final seconds of the first half.
I knew that was
coming. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Pollard again. And he's got room. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Prescott now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. Before this drive could get wins, it's 4th down.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Mixon. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 3rd and goal. Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
Between y'all.
Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
Yeah, that's why I got. That's why I got.
McPherson's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
He always got to have the attention. And when he started going left field, with that, I just got out the loud. But that was
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success. Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
For everybody, and for you to just get out there
Prescott off play action.
Like, nah, man, that wasn't cool.
Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. Play action now, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. In motion right is Brown. On third down, it's Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Because all I hear him talk about is white girls.
Prescott to throw on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The throw over the middle, taken in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Talking about a sensitive situation. Why even be on the phone? Why don't you just mute yourself? Well, nobody went talking. Nobody. The conversation wasn't even the conversation that you were having.
On third down, it's Pollard.
With his daughter. So why
and he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now on 2nd and 13, Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he will go down, a Cowboy sack. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
What time you got to be in?
That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
So that a 56-yard punt with a 14-yard return.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Get off at what? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Here's Dak. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
But a 3-hour drive, that's only going to be half of the per diem, right? As far as gas, or it's going to be the whole thing.
Extra point by Marr, up and good.
So
and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
So what happens if you just decide to stay in the hotel? Is she still going to be mad?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
Right.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
GG. Yeah, GG.
On 1, ready?
Yeah. Hey, Mike, you don't play no football.
A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
Mike, don't waste my time. Mike, don't waste. Stick to man. Mike, I'm gonna go play. Mike, I'm playing Call of Duty. Mike, put the Call of Duty back in. Let's play Call of Duty.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden.
I don't feel like wasting my time.
It's a win for the Bengals, as we say. So
I ain't got time wasting my time. Only with your ass, Mike. I'm going to Call of Duty, Mike. I'm switching to Call of Duty, Mike. I ain't got time to be fucking with you.